Good morning. Good morning. Hey, you guys. I don't know if anybody's going to come in the room. I'm on my way to work. I'm running late. I overslept this morning, but it is what it is. I'm on my way. Better late than never, right? I guess that's what they tell you. But I know y'all not used to me coming live first thing in the morning, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of people in here, but it's all good. Ride with me. Ride with me. So last night I was minding my good business, watching the bad boys act a damn fool, watching Candy and her crew act a damn fool, and I started getting these alerts. And it was like, I think I got a tweet about it first, right? About Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. And I was like, oh, okay, it was some sort of bit. It was a sketch. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, Chris Rock is a comedian. Will Smith can be a jokester, a funny guy. So I really didn't think nothing of it at first. I was like, oh, let me go see this clip. Because I thought, like I said, I thought it was just like a little skit. Because I wasn't watching the Oscars. I really had no intention of watching the Oscars. I just don't watch the Oscars. It's not my thing. It's not my zhuzh. So, and if y'all are making comments, please apologize. I'm not ignoring anybody, but I am driving. And so, safety first, safety first. But I do have the comments set. So if you're saying something, I may be able to see it. But just a good morning to anybody that might be coming in the room. Hope everybody is having a happy Monday so far. Hope your Monday didn't start like my Monday with you oversleeping. But anyway, like I said, I'm on my way to work. Because just so y'all know, I'm supposed to be at work at 7:50. It is 8:07, and I literally just left my house maybe 10 minutes ago. So I'm late. I'm late. The good news though is I don't have a class first period, so nobody has to like cover my classes or anything. I'm just late. It's all good. But anyway, so I go and I look at the clip and I'm like, wait a minute. Is that real? Is that a skit? Is that a bit? And upon further and so y'all know I went and did a video, right? I threw a video up just like everybody else last night, child. Just like the other 5 million YouTubers, baby. I put a video up about that thing. Just to let the people know. I had to let the people know. Now, at the time that I put the video up, can y'all hear me? Somebody, it's only a few people in here, but can somebody write in the chat whether y'all can hear me or not, please? Because I just want to make sure that I'm not talking to myself. Can y'all hear me? It looks like y'all can, but I just want to make sure before I sit here and do all this talking. So, when I did the video last night, I still wasn't 100% sure whether it was real or not, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, because it looked like Will Smith did the wrestling thing where he tapped his foot at the same time that he hit or hit. So I was like, I'm not sure. Chris Rock is a comedian. Like I still wasn't sure. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I still wasn't sure whether it was real or not. But baby, I done got clips I've gotten the unedited clip. Because overseas they didn't have all that bleeping out, right? So I've gotten the unedited clip. And then I saw where other people went up and talked to Will Smith, Denzel, Tyler Perry, I think Bradley Cooper. People went and talked to him. And then in his acceptance speech, he was like, I'm protecting my family like King Richard. Yeah. Let me tell y'all what had happened. Y'all want to know what happened? Y'all want to know why Will Smith did what he did last night? Let's talk about it, okay? This is what had happened. Now we know that Jada Pinkett Smith has a condition called alopecia, and I've had friends who have alopecia, and it can be, you're losing your hair, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. I have a friend of mine who he's a guy, and he was able to. His doctor gave him some medicine, and eventually his bald spots grew back in. But I have other friends who it seems like with women it's more severe because I have a few female friends and it's nothing. They've tried things, treatments and tonics and oils and ointments and nothing seems to work for women. I don't know if it's the different follicles. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, not a dermatologist. I don't know. But what I do know is Jada Pinkett Smith shaved off all her hair, and she told us she had alopecia. And when somebody tell you what it is, you just gotta believe it. Like, I'm not no not nobody's doctor, but Jada Pinkett on the outside presents herself very confident, right? I literally just saw an interview with Jada Pinkett Smith maybe one day last week where she was talking about her hair. And she was saying how she feels free, how in Hollywood for a long time she always had to present herself with very European styles. She said she has naturally curly hair and she always wanted to just wear her natural hair. And people would tell her, no, we want you to wear it this way, or no, that's not going to look great. We want to do it this way. So she was talking about it. So I thought, she's pretty confident in what she got going on, right? But we never know what's going on behind closed doors. We just never know the conversations that are being had behind closed doors. And so we don't really know how she really truly feels, right? We know what she presents to us. And Jada Pinkett Smith has always presented herself as a strong Black woman, right? But let me tell you what happened. Will Smith knows what the hair situation is really doing and how it's really affecting his wife. He knows it, right? They've been married for 20 years or whatever, however long. Yeah, they've been married about 20 years, give or take. I don't know. Because Willow, yeah, they've been married over 20 years because Willow's in her 20s and they were married when Willow was born. They weren't married when the oldest boy was born, but they were married by the time Willow was born. And Willow's 20, well, in her 20s. So they've been married for 20 years, right? And Will Smith knows his wife. He knows her looks. He knows her expressions. He knows when she's pretending. He knows when it's real. He knows when she's hurt. Like, he knows his wife. And if you pay attention to Jada Pinkett, when Chris Rock made that joke, you see her face. You see that expression on her face. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like that emotion was raw. I feel like they had a conversation recently. I feel like she had maybe shared with him insecurity or how she felt recently. I feel like this is new because his reaction, Will Smith, you've been doing this too long. You've been in Hollywood too long. You've been playing the game too long. Comedians do this. I don't say I always agree with it, but we have seen comedians at award shows roast everybody. They go line by line, row by row, person by person. They've talked about people's divorces. They've made bad jokes about people being sick. They've made bad jokes about, obviously about what people have on and what they've worn. Like, we've seen all of the jokes, and some of them are funny and some of them are not so funny. But it was something in that moment, it was something in that joke that made Will Smith feel like he had to protect his wife. Now, is there a history there? I saw something online that said that Chris Rock, came for Jada Pinkett a few years ago at the Oscars, and maybe that is something that has stuck with them. Maybe she was really hurt behind that. Maybe there's something behind the scenes. They are in part. Not only are they a part of Black Hollywood, they're a part of Hollywood. They see each other all the time. Is there something we don't know? Because part of the reason why I didn't believe it was real is because Will Smith has been a part of this machine for a long, long time. And for those of you who pay attention, those of you who understand how this works, when it comes to Hollywood, especially Black Hollywood, we get a chosen few, right? We get people who, for whatever reason, the industry ordains them. They become the go-to person. They become the chosen one. And Will Smith was the chosen one. From the moment he was cast to be in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was the chosen one. And he got, I think Will Smith just became the first actor to have however many consecutive what is it, $100 million movies or $10 million movies, whatever that mark is. I don't have the number in front of me, but he's become the first actor to have this many consecutive blockbuster movies, whatever they deem a blockbuster. And don't get me wrong, Will Smith, I appreciate his acting. I do. I've seen him do emotion, comedy, action. Like, I appreciate his acting. I'm not taking nothing away. But y'all know what I'm saying. For the people who understand how this machine works, Will Smith has always been inside the room. He's always been inside the room from the very beginning of his acting career. He has been inside of the room, and he is worth a ridiculous amount of money. And for him, let's just be clear: the Oscars is it. The Oscars is the creme de la creme. The Oscars is the it is the diamond level of award shows. Like, it just is. And I mean, for all award shows, the Oscars is it, right? For him to do that at the Oscars, for him to lose his cool, what are you doing, bruh? See, this is why I shouldn't go live while I'm driving. For him to lose his cool at the Oscars, that's why I was like, this can't be real. But I woke up this morning and I saw the headlines again. You know, every damn YouTuber that went live and I done seen different things. It seems like this was a real thing, y'all. And so now I have to ask myself, what was it, Will? And so I feel like it's a combination of he knows his wife, he knows her faces, he knows her emotions, he feels her, they are connected. They've had conversations. He knows how she really feels about her hair, whatever insecurities that she might be carrying, whatever frustrations she may be carrying. I feel like it's raw. Maybe they had a conversation in the limo on the way. Maybe she had some second thoughts about some things today or yesterday. Maybe they had an argument about it. Maybe she told him, "You don't defend me enough." Maybe this is something that has come up in therapy where she has said, "Listen, you do not show up for me enough. There have been times when I have felt that you didn't protect me. There have been times when I have felt that my king did not have my back." Like, I feel like this ain't on Chris Rock. Well, the joke is, but I feel like it's deeper. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's deeper than this damn award show, than that joke. And then at the last week of all of us, and especially as Black women, as all of us witnessed that ridiculous display that took place last week with Judge Jackson, Jackson. When we see that this woman, who is more qualified than anybody that is currently sitting on the Supreme Court, be asked some of the most ridiculous, mundane questions, to be spoken to in a tone that was downright disrespectful and rude at times, to be asked questions about her, what is a woman, define a woman, to be asked questions about, whether she supports child pornography and all of these different things. I think all of us as Black women were just a little raw last week. You know what I'm saying? We were just a little, because you're sitting there going, damn, it doesn't matter if I'm the most qualified in the room. Good morning, everybody. It doesn't matter if I'm the most qualified person in the room. It just doesn't. I'm still going to be treated like this. In the biggest stage, and we've seen it. Remember, I mean, we can go back to with Clarence Thomas in his hearings, and this woman who really didn't even want to be there, they found her to be treated the way she was treated, and the very people that invited her to come and speak and tell her story didn't support her, didn't have her back. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Joe Biden. Yep, looking at you. I'm looking at you. So those are my thoughts this morning, y'all. I just think it's deeper. I think in that moment, Will Smith felt like he had to protect his wife. Now, do I think that he handled it in the best way? I mean, of course not. I don't. I don't. I don't think that was the best way to handle it. I definitely think he could have made a better decision. I mean, he could have made a different decision. He could have made a better decision. Yeah, I just, and I feel like he regretted it not to, because I'm sorry, let me say this. The other reason why I came to the conclusion that shit wasn't fake is, like I said, I have seen the unmuted version. If you go, I mean, it's on. I mean, two people sent it to me last night. There was one from Germany, and then there's one from I think Japan, and it's not muted, and you can hear what Will Smith is saying, and Will Smith was not playing. He was mad and he was cussing. Because again, even if the whole thing was a bit between him and Chris Rock, he would have known better than to do all the cussing. And then you could see Chris Rock, he didn't know what to do. Like when the camera went back at him, he was flustered. He was like, "Oh, okay." And then you saw him look over to the side to look at, the people backstage. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, so that's what made me be like, "Oh no, this was real." Because the first clip I saw, it didn't show all of that. So then I saw, like I said, I've seen like 3 or 4 clips at this point, and the unmuted clip, Will Smith is clearly cussing Chris Brown out. Chris. I keep saying Chris Brown, Chris Rock. He is clearly telling that man where to go and how to get there. You know what I'm saying? He is clearly telling that man. So y'all, let me explain to y'all. I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna get off here because I'm almost at work. I'm the trifling person that's late for work, but I still stop for breakfast. That's me. I'm her. I mean, I'm already late, right? I can't get breakfast. I'm already late. All right. I'm gonna stop the car for a minute. I'm gonna read y'all's comments, and then I'm gonna have to shut it down because I'm almost at work. I mean, I'm at work, but I'm not at work yet. All right. Let me see what y'all talking about. Good morning. Hey, Miss Petra. Keep it cute. You've been gagging since 3 a.m. Hey, Jazzy Poetress. How you doing? Good morning. You overslept too on your way to work, but saw these clips pop up. Have a lovely day. You too. You too. I woke up at 3, checked my phone, and been up ever since. Ciao. Back when Jada wanted to boycott the Oscars, Chris Rock made jokes pertaining to that. That's what it was. What pulls my teeth? Yeah, somebody told me a few years ago that he made some comments a few years ago. But my thing is this, and again, do comedians make bad jokes? Sure they do. But girl, Bossy Don Diva, Will was wrong, and Chris Rock, it was a great. He absolutely was bossy. Listen. I agree with you 100%. Will Smith was absolutely was wrong. I don't have no defense for it. I have no defense. I'm not going to be one of these people that's going to defend Will Smith. I'm not. I'm just there was so many other ways that he could have handled that. So many. Like he could have the same way he got his ass up and walked up on stage. He could have got his ass up after Chris Rock got done and went backstage and said, "Yo, bro." You know what I'm saying? Can you listen? I feel like they have each other's phone number. Like I feel like they know each other in real life. You know what I'm saying? I can see that therapy conversation. Right, because I can really honestly, y'all, I feel like it went deeper than that joke. I feel like in that moment, I feel like Will Smith has been told by his wife, "You don't protect me. I don't feel protected by you. I don't feel like you have my back. I don't feel like," you know what I'm saying? I can hear that conversation. And I feel like in that moment, that's what Will Smith heard. Will Smith heard, "Oh shit. He did this because he couldn't slap the ball." You know what? Make it make sense? Right. You know what? I saw somebody say that. Good morning, make it make sense, babe. I saw somebody say that on, I don't know if it was Twitter, Instagram, child, it was one of the social medias, and that's what they said. They said Will Smith got tired of being disrespected at these award shows. Hey, Kingsman, where you been? Hey, dog. That was the time Jada should have gave Will the knee squeeze, the wise universal silence, settle down. Right, right. But I think it happened so fast. Like, did y'all see Lupita? Lupita's face said it all. Hey, conversations and libations. Hey, boo. I think this was about more than the joke. The slap was from pent up frustration of them being the butt of jokes for the past. That's it. That's it. That's it. I say the same. I feel the same way. Jada's medical condition maybe was taking them too far. Yeah. Hey, give me shelter. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while either. Twitter was on fire after that's a child. Twitter was on fire. Like I said, my Twitter blew up. And y'all know I don't even be on Twitter like that. I don't even be on Twitter like that, but my Twitter blew up, honey. I said, what in the world? But I had to investigate. Yeah, but that's how I feel about it. I feel like it was deeper than, I mean, Chris Rock just happened to be the wrong place at the wrong time and said the wrong thing. And yeah, I mean, because I mean, let's be fun. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Now I know that Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia. I do, and so I know it's deeper than just she decided to shave off her hair. I get it, but the joke was funny to me because when you think of GI Jane and you remember all the big deal about Demi when Demi Moore had for shaving her head off for the movie and like they made such a big deal about it. Like I thought the joke was kind of funny. Now, in hindsight, maybe not. But in the moment, I probably would. If I was sitting in that audience, in the moment, I probably would have laughed. I'm not even gonna lie. In the moment, I probably would have laughed. Chris better be glad my sister was there. In her mind, she is Miss Smith. Ah, right. He slapped Chris like a bitter ex. Child. And then people was like, I saw somebody do a video last night and was like, Chris, there will be no charges pressed against Will Smith. Y'all, it's not that deep. Now, I mean, now technically, could Chris Rock, but I can't see Chris Brown going. I mean, I keep saying Chris Brown, y'all. I can't see Chris Rock going down that line. Right? Will laughed until he saw his wife's face, and that's another reason why I feel like that was not about the joke. It was about Jada because Will laughed until he looked over and saw his wife, and he saw not only did she not laugh, if you look at Jada, not only did she not, she wasn't, her face didn't say, okay, all right, dude, that wasn't funny. Her face said something. And I'm not trying to go too deep, y'all, but for real, go back and look at that clip and look at Jada in that moment. Her face said something. And Will picked up on that energy. Like, you've been married, like, I ain't never been married, but I just feel like if you've been with somebody for 20 plus years and y'all done been through some ups and some downs, and y'all have been through therapy and some things have been said and some conversations have been had, I really feel like that's what that was about. What's up, Quintessential? What was what, baby? Girl, I know you didn't sleep through all of this. I know you didn't sleep through the slap her around the world. I know you didn't sleep through that. Quintessential. All right, I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes, even though I am late. But I already told them I was running late, child. And like I said, it don't affect the kids. I don't have no churn this morning. Oh, you talking about that mess? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, Quintessential, you be on top of stuff. I know you saw it, girl. Yes, it was a mess. It really was. It was a whole situation. It was a whole messy situation. And I mean, they'll talk about it for a couple of days and then we'll move on to something else. But I feel like we're going to see an interview at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be that serious. I don't know if it's gonna be like Oprah. Like, I ain't saying it's gonna be on that level. But I feel like at some point we'll have the conversation. Maybe they'll go down to the red table again, child. Does she still do the red table talk? Because I don't see the advertisements like I used to. It seemed like it's the hype around it sort of died down. Because I don't even watch it anymore. I never watched it like religiously, but there would be certain topics I would go back and watch. But it got to a point where it got to be very preachy to me. And I was like, girl, you are not Ayanla. You ain't trying to fix my life, okay? I just want you to talk to the people and get the things. Hey, Cola. Exactly, Cola. If you see, if, excuse me, if you go back and look at Jada's face, to me, that said it all. That nonverbal communication that they have, it said it all to me. It said it all. Yeah, maybe they'll go down to the red table and we'll explain what he was thinking, what happened, why he did what he did. But he owes Chris Rock an apology because it wasn't that was not a proper way of handling that at all. And especially at the Oscars. I mean, come on, bruh. But then I saw people was like, but people always want to take stuff too far. Is Will going to be uninvited from the Oscars? No, he's not going to be uninvited from the Oscars. If Will puts out another Oscar award deserving performance, his ass will be nominated again and he'll be invited back. Like, it's not, it's y'all, y'all. He didn't, he'll be back. He'll be back. This overshadows his Oscar win. Very unfortunate, but have a great day. You too, Bossy Don Diva. I like that name, Bossy Don Diva. You have a great day, Dawn. Um, I was married for to the ex for 23 years. We will communicate silently. Even now divorced, we will still defend each other. Exactly. Hey, little baby. Good morning. That was going too far. He could have talked to Chris. Right. Like I said, I feel like he has Chris's phone number. I feel like he could have texted Chris and been like, "Yo, bruh, that shit wasn't funny." Like, or yo, bruh, you need to talk to Jada. She feeling some kind of way. Like, I feel like there was a way that he could have quote unquote protected Jada without that. But I also understand his need to feel like he had to protect Jada. Like, I get it. I don't agree that he handled it in the best way, but I get it. I get it. You know. Karen. You caught a live for a few minutes. Look, El Teddy, don't do me. I'm running late, so I decided to talk to the people. But I'm literally at work right now, so I'm about to get off of here in like 5 more minutes. What's up, YB the kid? That was not an act of defense. That was misplaced anger. I believe it could have been almost anyone last night. I agree. And that's what, you know what, YB? That's what I was kind of saying. I felt like that wasn't even about Chris Rock. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time and said the wrong, you know what I mean? That was not about Chris Rock. I mean, yeah, that was about something between him and Jada. A conversation that they had, like I said, maybe when they was in therapy, her telling him, "You don't protect me." Maybe they had gotten into an argument in the limo and he felt like he had to do something to get like that was not about Chris Rock. It really wasn't. Because let's be clear, like we said, he laughed at the joke at first. It wasn't until he saw his wife's face that he was like, "Oh shit." You start a new job Wednesday? Well, congratulations. Congrats. Baby, I'm trying to be on that train. Baby, please know I'm trying to be on that train. Where was this protection back when August was running? Listen, what pulls my teeth? That is exactly what I was thinking. Like, where was that energy for August Alsina, who made a whole fucking song about having sex with your wife? He made a whole song about having an affair, not sex, an affair with your wife. A whole song, bruh. A whole song. I'm just, I just need to know where that energy was for August Alsina. That's it. That's all. And maybe that's where this is coming from. And maybe this is spilled over. More money and free prescription pay. I know that. Listen, more money is always the right answer. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Will must have saw August and his daddy and Chris Rock. He must have, child. Will saw something. And I agree. It totally overshadowed the fact that he won the Oscar because I didn't even realize he won. Um, I didn't get that until well after. You know what I mean? Like I found that out this morning because again, I wasn't watching the Oscars. So, congratulations to him. I haven't seen King Richard yet, but the fact that he won all of the awards, I'm gonna just go ahead and be okay with it. But the fact that, what's this? The third? He's only the third black man to win. No, Cuba Gooding won one. But for best lead actor, he's only the second to win for best lead, right? Or the third. Did Sidney Poitier ever win for best lead, or did he win for best supporting? I got to go back and look. Somebody gonna put it in the chat. Keep in mind the Oscar that Chris Rock drugged Jada during the 2016. Yeah, and that's what somebody said that maybe this is coming back. But again, and again, maybe conversations were had when all of that happened, and maybe Jada felt some kind of way. Again, maybe they not friends. Maybe to this day, Will Smith don't fuck with Chris Rock because of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's more to the story that most of us just are not getting. But I still don't think it's about. I mean, unless it is something about that, I don't think. I just don't think. I think the two of them are dealing with what they're dealing with. Yeah, Sydney was best. I think so. I think Sidney Poitier got best supporting, and then Denzel got best supporting for Glory. Cuba Gooding got best supporting for Jerry Maguire. But I think Denzel is the only to have a lead. for training day, and now Will Smith. I really think that's what it is. I think that's the order. Oh man, I think that's it. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all know I don't know all that stuff. They're gonna find a way to capitalize off of this, like the entanglement debacle. Like I said, yeah, they're gonna probably go down to the red table, child. They're gonna go down to the red table and have a conversation. Oh, so Sydney did win for best lead. Okay, thank you, Karen. Okay, so Sydney did win for best lead. Okay, okay. But I know those are the only four black men: Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Cuba Gooding, and now Will Smith. Yeah, I don't think they friends for real. But they're still. I mean, my thing is he could have went backstage and punched the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Like if you really had some, like I don't feel like for you. I mean, I don't know. Like, ooh, can you imagine being in that audience? Oh my, I would have been like, what? Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. Well, let me get off of here because, like I said, I'm already late for work. I was supposed to be at work 20 minutes ago, but I'm here now. Lilies of the Field. Okay, yeah. I knew he had won for Lilies of the Field, but I didn't know if it was lead or supporting. Okay, so he won lead for Lilies of the Field. Okay. Y'all have a great day. I probably will not be able to go live later on today because I'm going out to dinner with my cousins. We're going to dinner, so I probably won't be able to go live tonight. But I will see y'all later. Everybody have a great, great day, okay? Talk to y'all later. Peace.